Solicitor General Jose Calida files a quo warranto petition against network giant ABS-CBN at the Supreme Court. On Monday, February 10, Calida files a motion asking to nullify the franchises of ABS-CBN and ABS-CBN Convergence. He claims the entities are unlawfully exercising their legislative franchises. Calida also accuses ABS-CBN of a form of foreign ownership, citing the network's Philippine Depositary Receipts, or PDRs. Calida also claims ABS-CBN's products such as ABS-CBN TV Plus and Movies On Demand channel, Kapamilya Box Office have no prior approval from the National Telecommunications Commission. ABS-CBN slams Calida for the move, calling it a serious prejudice of millions of Filipinos who rely on the network for news, entertainment, and public service. In a statement, the network says, quote, "We reiterate that everything we do is in accordance with the law. We did not violate the law." Because of Calida's move, the House of Representatives is considering postponing committee hearings on the renewal of ABS-CBN's franchise. ABS-CBN's 25-year franchise will expire on March 30. While filing the petition, Calida confronts ABS-CBN reporter Mike Navallo, who wrote stories on the legality of the Office of the Solicitor General's involvement in an inciting to sedition case against the opposition.
You're a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
You're from Cagayan de Oro?
Not Cagayan de Oro, sir.
Where?
Surigao, sir, why?
Surigao. Because I'm also from Mindanao. Hindi mo pinapanatan, ha?
Ay, hindi naman, sir.
That's the story pala, eh.
Sir, I'm just doing my job, sir. It's a story. It's fun.
Practice. Sir, support.
Human rights groups condemned the filing of the quo warranto. New York-based Human Rights Watch says the petition has all indications of political harassment, since President Rodrigo Duterte himself has not hidden his displeasure toward ABS-CBN. In a statement, Karapatan says Calida is, quote, "doing the dirty work of concocting legal offensives against his master's so-called enemies and critics." The National Union of Journalists of the Philippines, or NUJP, calls on the public to help defend press freedom and support the franchise renewal of the network. As many as 11,000 jobs are on the line in an ABS-CBN closure. The Justice Department clears Vice President Leni Robredo but charges former Senator Sonny Trillanes with conspiracy to commit sedition over the Bicoy narcolist videos. Peter Jomel Advincula alias Bicoy is also indicted for conspiracy to commit sedition, despite being the primary witness of the Philippine National Police Criminal Investigation and Detection Group. Others charged are Jonel Sangalang, Yoli Villanueva Ong, Vicente Romano, G.M. Saracho, Boom Enriquez, and a certain Monique for producing the Bicoy videos. Also charged are priests Flaviano Villanueva and Albert Alejo, whom Advincula said assisted him throughout the so-called project. Former policeman Eduardo Asierto is also charged. All complaints against Robredo, Senators Laila de Lima and Risa Hontiveros, and the senatorial candidates of Ocho Derecho did not prosper. This is Trillanes' third sedition case under the Duterte administration. A general who snatched a journalist's phone during the traslacion in January gets a slap on the wrist and a promotion. Metro Manila Police Chief Debold Sina says there's no case against former Metro Manila Southern Police District Chief Nolasco Bathan because GMA reporter June Veneracion accepted his apology. The PNP also promotes Bathan to become the Deputy Chief for Operations of the National Capital Region Police Office, the third highest post in the command. But PNP Chief Archie Gamboa calls the change of position a slide down. The post has no primary control over cops of any geographic area. Bathan was widely condemned on social media and was verbally reprimanded by Interior Secretary Eduardo Año. Chinese media's reporting of the death of coronavirus whistleblowing doctor Li Wenliang ignites online anger after he was first pronounced dead, then alive, and finally dead again. The 34-year-old Li died early Friday, February 7, after contracting the virus while treating a patient. Nationalist tabloid Global Times and state broadcaster CCTV first reported on Chinese social media platform Weibo that Li died late Thursday, February 6, but their posts were deleted. Chinese media outlets then said Li was under emergency treatment before finally announcing his death Friday, February 7. The hashtag Dr. Li Wenliang dead was the most searched topic on Weibo late Thursday, with over 1 billion views and over 1.1 million comments. But by Friday morning, it dropped out of the top 20 trending topics. Analyst King Hua Fu says there are some irregularities, and the handling of the news is similar to that of Nobel laureate Liu Xiaobo's death in 2017. Fu says the irregularities are perceived as politically motivated. Users complained that their posts and comments were being scrubbed on Weibo and messaging app WeChat. Weibo users also post screenshots of instructions to local journalists to play down Li's death. As of Monday morning, the novel coronavirus has killed 908 people and infected over 40,000 people across 26 countries. This includes 4 Filipinos aboard a cruise ship quarantined off Yokohama, Japan, who tested positive for the virus. South Korean film Parasite wins the Oscar for Best Picture during the 2020 Academy Awards. It's the first foreign language and South Korean film to win the Best Picture title in Oscars history. Director Bong Joon-ho also wins the award for Best Director. The film is also named Best International Picture and Best Original Screenplay. Parasite follows a poor South Korean family as they slowly infiltrate the lives of a rich family. Joaquin Phoenix wins Best Actor for Joker. Renee Zellweger wins Best Actress for Judy. Brad Pitt bags Best Supporting Actor for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And Laura Dern wins Best Supporting Actress for Marriage Story.